What is up, guys? So, it's been a few days since I have posted, so I kind of just wanted to give a little bit of an update because there's only one launch planned the rest of this month, and that will be on Centaur 4 this Saturday. But why are you only doing one launch? Well, I mean, yes, I would like to do 100 launches the first half of the year and then 100 launches in the second half. But I got a lot of other things I am currently planning out. Not giving any hints. I got a lot of stuff I'm working and planning out. So the other day, I didn't just get a little bit of filament. I'll be right back. Told you I'd be right back. This is how much filament I got. I meant to just order these 2 rolls. I may have gotten an extra 2 black rolls. I'm not trying to be racist, but I do prefer the black ones, or the black, because I feel like the black looks pretty good on the rockets. But the white does stand out, but for the rockets, I do prefer to use black. I've already used up so much of my white, I'm sure you can kind of tell. Used up a lot of it. And that would be for a model I'm going to show you real quick. This is a 3D printed model of the KLI Centaur 11. It's gonna have 4 strap-on boosters. It's gonna be around, you guys already know I hate to say it, but it's gonna be around 6 to 7 feet tall. It's going to use a lot of water bottles. It is going to have 1 pressurized bottle per strap-on booster, and it's either going to have a Centaur 10 or in the YZ2 variant, an Eclipse 2 first stage. Difference between a Centaur 10 and an Eclipse 2, Centaur 10 has 3 liquid engines, Eclipse 2 has 4. So Eclipse, all these rockets are supposed to, well, besides this bad boy, but Centaur 10 and Eclipse 2 are supposed to make their maiden flight next month. Obviously, because I don't have any missions planned. But Volcaris is now on the schedule. Volcaris, yes indeed, has an upcoming flight, and this flight was just out of the blue. I was kind of like, I want to do a Volcaris flight. I have a booster, I have strap-on boosters, I have the motors, I now have firework fuse. Get to that in a second. So with the firework fuse and whatnot, I'll be able to fuse everything up, and everything should be good. Well, I'm trying to talk to a known customer to see if I can get him to fly on for Project Catalyst Flight 8. He's purchased several flights from me in the past to have been on Volcaris, and his most recent one was on Eclipse 2. Eclipse 1. Eclipse 2 is not flown yet. But trying to see if I can get him to fly on Volcaris. Both the strap-on boosters and the main core have their solid propellant motors in them. And real quick, we're gonna see if I can remember this. After 81 days, 19 hours, and 36 minutes, I think that's correct. Someone decided to come up for a breath of air. For those who do not remember, back in March, I believe it was March 12th, Neutron and Superior both made took flight. Superior flew for its one and only time. And Neutron decided to flew for its third time, and it was its first successful mission, so it was third time's a charm, it was. But afterwards, Neutron decided to go for a swim and wanted to see how deep it could go for as long as it could. And like I said, after dang near 82 days, I've been able to recover. And that those numbers I gave you, the 81 days, 19 hours, and 36 minutes, that's not just a guess. I record every mission, at what time they launch. I don't have it to the second. That's way too specific. But finally got her out of my pond. She's going to be heading out for hopefully a static fire next month, and then flying later this year. And then it has a mission planned for next year for Zenon Flight 6. Oh, frick, here we go again. Zenon Flight 6 or Zenon Flight 7. I don't remember which one it is, but it will be the last flight for Zenon on Neutron. Zenon 3, 4, and 5 are supposed to take place on Centaur 10. Zenon 8 is planned for sometime next year, and now I believe Zenon 8 or maybe a Zenon 9 will be the last flight for Zenon. But on to the loud elephant in the room, which is over there. But we're gonna go over here real quick. For those who do not remember, I used to have a rocket up here, aka Skyroot. Skyroot was going to fly on an F-15-4 engine to, I think it was like 500 feet, I think. And it was going to be the tallest rocket launched by KLI. As you can see, this thing is freaking huge. But I decided I'm not going to do that because that's a $25-ish launch. I'm not going to do that. So I finally took it down, and I am using it because we may have fireworks. I will get to that in a second. But we got a light here. We got a pretty cool disco light up here. I think I can turn it on. Please hold. And we got a disco party going on in the background. So if it would like to get to it, you can see it has little lasers all throughout, and then it has these little lights. And then we have Luke, hello, over there. But please hold again. KLI has a lot of fireworks. We have the Phantom Fireworks Uncle Sam assortment, a Typhoon ball shell kit, and the Enchanted Forest. Now, as a quick reminder, I am not old enough to buy or discharge fireworks. I am holding them in the basement, my work area. The PLAA, or Parental Launch Approval Association. They are the ones who authorize my launches. They were the ones who purchased and have permitted me to keep them in my area until the 4th of July. It's currently June 17th. That's a long ways away. But June 21st, me and my family, except my mother, we are going to be going up to Wisconsin for a family vacation. Prayers for my grandpa up there. He's been on dialysis for a few years, and he's not doing the best, with the way his health has been. my dad sadly does not think he will make it this year, which is kind of hard for me as well. But last year on our way back down to Ohio, my dad had a lot of tears in his eyes, just knowing that, like, each time we leave, he fears that it will be the last time, we see him alive. So please pray for him. But all those will, fireworks day will be going off July 4th at around 9:30 p.m., possibly 10 p.m. And I've already opened everything. I've done simulations to see how long they're gonna last, and we can have up to a 2-hour long show. The show will be over an hour and a half, and it can run up to 2 hours. There's a lot of things, such as the amount of ground blooms. I have over 96 bottle rockets. That's too many bottle rockets, but it's gonna last a while. We're gonna have fun as a family. I have more family that will be coming over. We're gonna hang out. I will try and get you guys some videos, including an unboxing video that should hopefully be coming out. I might be posting an unboxing video. I'm not entirely sure of it. But it's not going to be as fun for the kid, well, ish last year, but it will. The kiddos, won't get to light off their own Roman candles, which probably gonna be sad for them, but I may or may not have 72 freaking sparklers that they can light off and do, yeah. So, like I said, everything will be lit off safely, by the PLAA. So, I can't even tell you, over 20, I think about 20 missions recently were delayed just to make way, because we have, my brother's birthday party coming up, this Saturday. He's going to be a teenager. 13, yay. Yeah, I'm not even have a birthday party. That I'm growing out of that, which kind of sucks, but the plans may be to light off a few bottle rockets on his party. I mean, there are legal days that Wisconsin, you can't even light off anything that goes in the air. Legally, you can't even do that, but they'll sell items that you can do that in. It's like these typhoon ball shells right here. I can't light those off in Wisconsin. Well, I mean, I can't legally do it anywhere because 14. Almost 15. Just a few months, I'll be 15. But an adult cannot light off those fireworks in Wisconsin. You only can light off, like, firecrackers, sparklers, if they're, as long as they don't have something in the in the mixture. And they can only light off, like I said, firecrackers, like ground blooms, fountains. You can't light off anything that goes in the air. So, no, depressing. Wisconsin, you're not a cool place. I love Wisconsin. I love the 9-hour road trips. I love that. I'll be here for 48 hours. And then to kind of finish it all off, this is a lovely 4th of July board. That's what I'm going to put the ground blooms on. We're going to light those off there. The tanks. I'm trying to think of what else. Ground blooms, tanks. We got 20 feet of fuse, so that way the firecrackers aren't going back off on my parents. Last year they lit it. As soon as they lit it, the firecrackers were going off. So, we got some. They are covered. So, I don't know what my next video will be. My next video is probably going to be if I do the Centaur 4 launch Saturday. So I will keep you guys posted, but like I said, prayers for my grandpa. And if you guys want to see those firework videos, don't forget to like. I'm not going to say subscribe, but I'll see you all later.
Peace.